This is the first morning of Div 15, and here Larry zeroes in on his first target of the day. This remote corner on the opposite side of the cornfield was deserted when we got here, but it didn't take long for other relic hunters to find their way over, and they too started digging some relics. Larry has recovered his first target, and it turns out to be a bullet. Let me see that bullet, Larry. Pretty cool little smash bullet.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. This is my son Jeremy, who has never been to a Div before, but using his new TDI, he's trying to locate his first relics. It is sort of windy and cold out here, so we're moving our operations to a high wooded area that overlooks Coles Hill, and we'll see what we can find there. It's October the 29th, 2010, and we're up here hunting some Civil War relics in a wooded area that overlooks Coles Hill. I'm with my son Jeremy, who just dug a very nice and his first General Service eagle butt. So Jeremy, how deep was that?
About 6 inches.
About 6 inches deep. And what instrument are you using?
The TDI pulse detector.
Okay. And what kind of signal did you get with that?
Pretty high pitch tone, pretty solid.
High
not
pitch.
questionable at all.
Great. Well, let me take a look at that real close. See if we can zoom in on it here. It's a nice find, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your first butt. Then over here we have Larry Phillips, who's using the 6000. He's going over to see if he can find some buttons on the lower side of the hill too. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera rolling at the time, but Jeremy and I ran across a small pile of rocks that had obviously been dug previously by another digger. We were both getting some pretty good signals, so we decided to see what the other diggers had left behind. There, in the midst of a bunch of cut nails, modern-day shell casings, and some other random iron, we were able to find this nice set of dividers and this unique little trunk maker's badge. Day 2 of Div started off as a nice frosty morning. We stopped by base camp to get some coffee, and we headed up to the top of Coles Hill. Larry and I decided to try our luck in the woods just above the bottle dig, while my son Jeremy opted to search the fields in the same general area. It wasn't long before Jeremy called both Larry and me to tell us that he had located an area that seemed to be rich with broken glass, melted lead, some nails, and some deep iron signals. I made my way out of the woods and walked over to where he was digging, only to find that Larry had beaten me to the scene.
Ha! That's why you had to dig out.
It wasn't long before more digging buddies came to help us dig out the pit.
By the fence post. The donut jumped up. He was asleep in the donut. I talked to some guy when I had one. Damn, he did some walkout. I found 2 back there.
What'd you find, Larry? Jeremy? What'd you find?
See the glass? Might dig that one up there, Dad. Should I dig that over there?
Yeah.
7-Eleven, and then he got some coffee, then he went over to the Best Buy, sat in their lobby and watched.
Well, here Larry and I are up on Coles Hill.
He never went to
We were digging this hut right here, but this imposter, this intruder, whatever the heck he is, came in and just started stealing my spot. Look, got a bottle posted right there and everything, and there he is.
His name tag, why not?
Yeah, look at his name.
Last day of Div on Coles Hill, and there's Jeremy who just dug a, good Lord. And did you catch that? Bumblebee tried to attack him.
Knock my glasses off.
Here's the glasses over here.
I slapped myself in the face.
You didn't break that bottle, did you?
Bottle tag still.
Anyhow, this is the last day of Div, and Jeremy and I have been digging a pit up here on Coles Hill, and we just uncovered a sheer top ink bottle. It's complete, and let's take a peek at it. That's a nice bottle. So how deep do you think that was?
I thought it was about 8 inches down.
About 8 inches. So I'd take it down below the plow level, so it's intact. And we've been digging a lot of glass out of that pit. Right there, some paneled inks and what have you. But anyhow, we're done digging this hole, and so we're going to start closing it back in.